Okay, so looking at this power steering unit, let me turn the flash on. Okay, the body itself and the new cooler are dry. This fitting here, dry. The hose is dry, everything's dry there. It's all coming from over here. There's a sensor here that I keep seeing fluid dripping off of. I was sitting here a minute ago and watching the fluid drip off of it, where it threads in there. But also, if you look right there at that circle, it's wet and seeping out right there. Can you see how it's all shiny and wet? It's leaking at that fitting right there. That's the pressure line. So I did not know that that was leaking when it was here before, because everything was so coated in oil, and because the pump was actually leaking. There was a leak on the pump. And then after I got that done, finding the part of that line down below that was ground through, it looked like it had been nicked and it was leaking out of the cooler. Those lines were both definitely leaking, but there was a third leak that I didn't know because I couldn't see. Everything was covered. So now that I've got it all cleaned down, if you look, see, if you look at the cooler down here, the lines there are dry coming out. This line is wet because of the residual running down. But if you look up at the actual point where the lines come in, let me zoom back, sorry. See, they're dry. So it's sealed there. That hose there is soaking wet and running down like this. See how that whole line is soaked? So if you follow this line up, that goes up to that, where did it go? Where's that line? It goes over here, behind, right up there, and right in the middle where that gold is. Let me see if I can zoom. Right there, that's that part. There's that sensor up there. And we're looking at the bottom part of that part where I said it was seeping and leaking. You can see that it's just pouring out of that fucking pressure line. So another leak. But look at the body of the power steering pump and everything is completely dry now. So that leak is stopped. It's just that, and that line there, it's not leaking at the power steering pump. So we're good there because that goes up and around. Then it comes down to, where's that other line? Where is it? Right there. That side of the line. That's where it's leaking. It's just pouring out of there. So you're going to need that sensor and that line.